Good morning, you guys. I am coming to you from the studio today, and I want to do a whole redecorating vlog. So I want to show you guys what I have planned for that. I got the studio about a year ago, so it's definitely been a little while since I've last redecorated it. I'd say that when I first moved in, I was really set on perfecting the decor from the get-go. I remember spending hours and hours on Pinterest just asking myself what my aesthetic was, and then kind of getting more confused the more time I spent on it. And looking back now, I think what I needed was just more time to reflect and ask myself what I want this space to function as and how I want it to feel. I think I did my best to decorate it the first time around, but there's just a few details that kind of irked me and has irked me for a while. For example, my desk, I put it in the middle of the room to start with, and looking back now, that just makes no sense at all. I feel like it blocks the flow of the room, and I just want to move it elsewhere. The other problem with my desk is that it's quite small as well, so it doesn't really fit my needs when I'm working. Besides computer work, I can't really do much else on it, and as an artist, I do a lot of packing. So what I would love is to have a whole separate area for packing, and then just have my computer station area in another corner. The next couple clips might seem sort of random and scattered, but that's because I filmed them over the course of a few days. I wanted to start by changing the entire layout of my studio, moving the couch over to make way for my desk. This is going to be my new desk area, and I think I prefer it against a wall. Historically, I've always had my desk against a wall, and I think I just prefer it that way. Next up, I'm putting up this painting where my matcha shelf used to be. So when I first moved in, I thought that it would be a great idea to make drinks while I do work, but I just didn't end up using it as much as I thought I did. And then I think the biggest change is going to be the couch, because I'm changing the couch cover color to white, and I originally bought this couch with the intention of changing the color. I like the yellow, but I think I'm just ready for a switch up, and the white is going to be bringing a lot more light into the room. I'm so grateful for my studio space. It's facing south, so that way I get a lot of light throughout the day, as well as these really pretty sunsets. So I got a giant table for the room, and excuse the mess right now. Currently in the middle of redecorating, but I'm so excited, and I got a professional assembly team to come help put this together. But for now, I think I'm just gonna try and take it out of the box to kind of help them with their job. Good morning. I am currently doing some errands, and I wanted to take you guys with me to some of my favorite stores on Main Street. The first one that I'm going to is called Welks. They are a general store, which just means that they carry everything from kitchen trinkets to groceries, hardware, all the in-betweens, and I really love going there because they have the cutest things. I kid you not, I will never walk out of that store empty-handed. I'll just go in there and I'm not looking for anything. I just like to wander around. So today I do have a goal though. I want to pick up some storage crates, and there are some very specific colors that I'm looking for because I already have some in the studio, but I wanted to get some in different colors to hopefully mix up the vibe in there. So we'll see if I'm lucky in finding those. But other than that, I think I'm just gonna go in with an open mind and see what they have. As well on Main Street, I don't know how much time I'm going to spend there today, but there are a lot of really cute shops there. If I feel like it, I can definitely go have a browse through those, as well as maybe get a coffee. It's just one of my favorite activities to do is wander around a cute street and just go into random little shops. That is my idea of an ideal day. So yeah, let's get into that, and hopefully we'll make it into the studio today not too late, and just work on doing a little bit more of decorating. can't remember where I last left you guys off, but I think it was the IKEA table that I got moved in, and I did eventually get a TaskRabbit to help me put it together. It looks so good, you guys. Like, I'm just so happy with the decision of that table. I got it initially a little bit worried because my space is quite small. It's around like 15-20 feet long, and the table itself is 8 feet long. So this is the biggest piece of furniture in my space right now, but I think it really works, and I'm so excited about the extra space that I'm gonna be getting. Let me show you guys a few of the new updates. So this is the table, and as you can see, it is quite large, but I really love the way it looks in the center of the room. And then I just have a few of my trinkets on top of there, but I think eventually it'll just become a multi-purpose space where I can pack and work, do some sketching. So yeah, that is really just gonna open up the way that I can use my studio. And then over here is the couch that I changed out the covers for a white color, and the pillows, actually, I commissioned my mom to make them, which I'm so happy with them. I picked out the fabric myself and everything. So I think it just adds a nice little pop there. The plant is new as well. This is a monstera that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace. And up there is just a calendar that I've had since the beginning that I made myself. The shelf is more or less the same. I just added a couple photo frames up there and then switched a few things around. It's obviously not finished yet. Like, the bottom still needs a little bit of work. So I'm just gonna be adding to it as I find things. And then over here is my corner that used to be a matcha shelf up here that I switched to the painting. And then, yeah, updates, new storage crates, and a new IKEA lamp right there. This desk area, I just love the way it looks now, and I prefer this so much more than when I had it in the middle of the room. I feel like this just makes a lot more sense, and I added that shelf up top there just to fill up some more space. I have my old desk that I wasn't sure if I wanted to get rid of, but I'm glad I kept, because this is now going to be my designated editing working corner. Obviously, I'm still waiting for a print to put there. It's a little bit empty still, but yeah, very good progress so far. I'd say it's about 80% done. I am just waiting on a few more final touches once I get some more decorations, but I'm not really in a rush for that, and I know it's just gonna take a while because I wanna be intentional when I pick those things out. So I'm really happy with where it's at right now. Things that I'm most excited about right now are the table and the couch, because I feel like it just goes to show how simple and easy it is to change up your space without having to do too much. And finding the right pieces of furniture for your space can really add a lot without adding unnecessary clutter. And I think the only way I was able to come to a conclusion of what pieces I wanted to add and how I wanted to rearrange my space was taking more time to reflect on what things worked and what things didn't. So ultimately, trial and error is what got me here, and I would say I am 10 times more happier with how the space looks like now as to what it was like before. And so another huge takeaway is just that the process of decorating and furnishing a place is never done, and like finding things, taking stuff away, and just like seeing what works and what doesn't. I think, yeah, there's just no right or wrong to it, and it's supposed to be a lot of fun. I did find myself having a lot more fun this time around, and I think it's because I released that expectation of having to look perfect or a certain way. And so that is what I would sort of send you off with if I were to give any sort of advice. But obviously I'm no decorating expert, and I just wanted to share this process along with you all. I really enjoyed documenting this process for you guys, and I want to share some more bits of my life as an artist if that's in any way of interest to you guys. So stuff like my life in the studio, or perhaps my art and creative process, what's inspiring me right now. Anything like that, just let me know, and I would love to create some more videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for what's coming next, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.